The heart of the church has always been to send. People become Christians, they learn what it means to follow Jesus, the ways of Jesus. And then they're equipped, if they want to do ministry, to be sent with skills and tools and experience. And we just want to join that really rich tradition of inviting people to be equipped and trained and sent. And so the Way College is a response to saying, how can we do our part to train people for work in the local church?
So the Way College is a 4-year accredited program with the expressed desire to see people raised up to pastor and to lead in the church. However, the first-year program is really open to anyone who might be discerning that call to ministry, or people that just want to go, I want to dive deeper in understanding the Bible, into discerning my gifts in leadership, and those who might just want to go, I want to figure out what does it really mean to follow Jesus in my day-to-day life, to get the right rhythms and practices in place.
The first year involves learning experiences in the classroom with other students. It involves weekly cohorts where you reflect and integrate what you're learning with what you're experiencing as you're part of the life of the church. And this is part of developing the next generation of leaders who have these core competencies that will actually allow you to thrive, not just theoretically in a classroom, but in real life ministry settings.
It's okay to not have all the answers. And we want to provide a safe space for people to go the journey and go the road where they get to think about and wrestle through and make sense of what that looks like to answer questions and to move into a context of vocational ministry in a way that's healthy and well supported for the long haul.
So formation looks like delving deep into biblical texts and wrestling with it to be able to come to a conclusion of how we understand and read the text. But it's also very integrated with practice and how we live out our lives. It's why we encourage students to be in close proximity and relationship with one another, praying for one another, sharing each other's sins and burdens, actually. And so formation looks like becoming whole people, that we're actually following in the ways of Jesus, doing what he did and becoming like him.
I feel like there was a lot of things I knew prior to coming to the Way College where I'm like, yeah, that's what Christians are supposed to do. Like that's how you're supposed to live out into being a Christian. And it's really like our spiritual formation class example has really helped me in terms of shining light on specific categories where you would just read about or hear about in books or in service, and taking you like day by day and step by step on how you would actually execute that into your life, into being a Christian. And yeah, that's changed my walk with Jesus tremendously.
The classes are a highlight for me. I wish I could be at class all day. It gets me really excited. The course material is super clear, gets me fired up. I was never very academic growing up in high school and even the first time I went to college. So it's a really cool, transformative season for me where I'm so excited about the material and I just want to spend time reading and learning more.
The Way College is so personal and the teachers love you and they love who you are and they care more about who you're becoming than what you're putting onto a paper, as much as that's important, but they care so much about your growth and who you're going to be in the future and who you are now. And that was a huge factor in going to an institution that was going to teach me something.
Initially thinking about coming to the college was really spurred on through a real deep desire to want to do pastoral ministry. That was what I initially felt God was calling me to many years ago, and now I've come to the college. It's just feels like it's being constantly fueled.
If you want to learn more, you can check out thewaycollege.ca. You can fill out an interest form and we would love to be in touch with you and help you discern whether or not this would be a program for you and would serve you in your current stage of life. Or you could just go and fill out an application form and we'll get back to you. And so you can go and do that now, and we'd love to hear from you.